Good morning, everybody. I'm Danielle Knox, and welcome to The Balancing Act. Today, a teenage girl comes up with a revolutionary idea for a product we all use, and it could actually help save the planet. Plus, creative ways to get your holiday to-do list done faster and better. All that and more today on The Balancing Act. Well, a growing number of Americans are taking steps to reduce their carbon footprint and make more environmentally conscious decisions. But what does it really mean to go green? Joining us to discuss this is Kendall Tracy and her father, Tony Tracy, chairman and CEO of Perfco Green, a company that is revolutionizing an item that we use every day, the plastic bag. And I have to tell you, Tony, I came across just an interesting statistic that we want to share with our viewers. The average family accumulates approximately 60 plastic bags in only 4 trips to the grocery store. Kendall, paint a picture of this for us and what this does to our environment.
Well, you know, the plastic bags end up in landfills and the ocean and the food chain, and they stay there for thousands of years.
And, you know, we hear those statistics, Tony, and it really is just overwhelming. But I think what we tend to think, and I know a lot of us are guilty of this, is we say, what can I do? I'm just one person. But I know for you, listening to your daughter, that just kind of sparked just one of these light bulb moments, didn't it?
Absolutely, but really quick, there are actually a major statistic. There's 47,000 pieces of plastic floating in every square mile in the ocean. It's amazing. But yes, Kendall did give me a great idea. If you want to bring it on.
We were walking on the beach together, and we saw it firsthand. A seagull swooped down and picked up a straw. And I just wonder how many other animals have had that happen to them.
And that's what's interesting, because I know I'm out of the mouths of babes, and I know everybody is asking you, Tony, okay, how come you didn't think of this? It took Kendall to come up with this, but whoever did, it's a wonderful thing. And I understand that you have a lot of new products. I can't wait to see them. What do you say we take a look?
Absolutely.
All right, guys, here we are, and you have a lot of great products here, Tony. Tell me about what we have here.
Well, this is our new line. This is a dispenser, and this is our 13-gallon, and this comes up like this, and you pop the bag. It's a green bag, and this is our product right here.
And you know, what's interesting is when you feel it, it feels just like a regular plastic bag.
Exactly.
But it's not. There's a difference.
We have our additives in there, our TDPA, which is total degradable plastic additive, which makes it break down. We also have our 30-gallon. This is kind of like our lawn and leaf size. And then we have our drop cloth here, which works as good as any drop cloth. You use it once, you throw it out, so why not make it biodegrade? You
know, here's the thing I find so interesting is that when you have a traditional bag, and I know, you know, this is something that a lot of people out there might not realize, it lasts in the environment for how long, Tony?
Hundreds and hundreds of years.
Wow.
We really don't even know.
And these bags?
12 to 24 months, they're totally gone.
Wow.
It breaks down to CO2, H2O, and biomass, which is dust, and gets eaten by the microorganisms. It's a natural occurrence.
All right, Miss Kendall, come on over here. Because if you've got a pet, you know exactly what these are. Talk to me about what we have here.
Well, we have our kitty litter pan liners and the doggy duty bags.
You know, one of the things I find interesting is when people look at ingredients, they never think about there could be something so harmful in your plastic bag that you use every day. Talk to me a little bit about that, Tony, and what you use that makes you different.
Well, we have an oxo-based additive, which is a water-based additive that we developed, and it's all clean, low in metals, and it's food compliant. It's what we need. It's the future of plastics. It's clean, and it's the way to go. It's green.
Well, you know, we're going to be following you on your journey, and we appreciate you having us along, so thank you so much.
Thank you.
And if you want more information on Perfco Green and where to purchase their products, you can visit www.perfcogreen.com. And be sure to stay tuned to The Balancing Act for tips and information on how you can be part of the green revolution with Perfco Green. Thank you again for joining us, Kendall and Tony. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. Be sure and visit thebalancingact.com all through November and sign up for the Gift of Music giveaway. You could be one of the lucky 100 winners who will receive a Yamaha guitar or a keyboard. Take your pick and play. Well, the holiday season is here, and we know life gets not only hectic, but doesn't it get expensive?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, there is so much to think about with party planning, gift giving, sending those personalized holiday photo cards, and more. So, this year, as our budgets tighten, Wouldn't it be great to make your holiday projects happen a lot faster, a lot easier, and yeah, a lot cheaper?
Love it. And here to talk about a money-saving creative solution for the holidays is Jennifer Smizek and Dina O'Loughlin with the Print Shop Ladies. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you. You all have come at the right time because it is about that time for me to do my holiday cards. I'm not good at it. How can the Print Shop help a novice like me?
The Print Shop is a complete desktop publishing solution that makes it easy to create any number of holiday projects. And the best part about it is that you don't need to be a designer to use it. Absolutely.
Because I am not.
The Print Shop comes with a complete set of professionally designed templates, clip art, everything you need to make your projects amazing. And then you can print them right out from your home printer.
Even better, you don't have to go to the store and actually pick them up. Okay, so you have brought dozens of beautiful designs. Go ahead. Want to see them.
So here is an example of the holiday card that I created for this year using my wedding photo.
Oh, that's a beautiful picture, by the way.
Thank you so much. This is another example of a very popular style of holiday card that you can personalize using your own photos and different elements from the program to make it just your own. Here's an example of an invitation that was created using the same template, but you can see the different fonts and the different clip art really give it a unique look.
It's also a great solution for small businesses.
Ah, right.
So we've got a really professional template right here, and you can personalize it inside with the mail merge tool and add in the individual names of each of your recipients. You can also use it to create signs and invitations. This is an invitation to a New Year's party that can be posted in the break room or folded up and mailed out to all of your clients.
It's very posh, right?
Yeah,
Very nice,
it is.
expensive,
Very
and you know what? It's
upscale.
not.
Yeah, you know, and you know, the thing I like too is that we are, of course, talking about the holidays, but wouldn't this be a great solution year-round?
Absolutely. So you can use it for birthday parties. Here we've got an example of an invitation featuring a photo. This is a baby shower invitation in the new contemporary style.
But for people like myself,
And
should I
me.
throw you in there? Okay.
Yeah.
Computer illiterate, how hard is it, or how easy is it, we should say?
The Print Shop is so easy. Anybody can use it. Take this example of a newsletter that I created using everything from the Print Shop. It looks professional, doesn't it?
It does.
Thank you. This only took me 30 minutes.
no
it took me
kidding.
longer to find the photos than it did to put it all together.
That's the hardest part.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you know, one of my friends, she does this holiday party every year. And every year she takes her invitations to, I'm not going to say the name of the place, but someplace she has to get it printed out. And this year she said it's going to cost her $500.
Ow, that hurts.
$500 to print out her holiday invitations and all the decorations. So how would the Print Shop compare to that?
That's where the Print Shop is a completely economical solution. Like you said, each one of those projects can cost upwards of $100 each.
a lot of money.
With the Print Shop, you can create all of this for way less than $100. And imagine the savings when you use it year-round for
That's
baby
right.
showers, thank you cards, table cards, invitations to parties throughout the year.
Where can we go for more information so that Maribel can buy my holiday gift?
Fantastic. You can actually buy the Print Shop anywhere that you buy software. So Staples, Best Buy, Office Depot, and it's also available online at broderbund.com.
The gift that
Love
keeps
it.
on giving, Miss Maribel.
There you go.
There you go.
It's recyclable.
It is.
Gotta love it. Thank you, ladies.
Here's a way in which you can help reduce harmful carbon emissions into the environment. Keep your tires inflated to improve gas mileage by 3%. Remember, every gallon you save also saves 20 pounds of CO2 emissions. Stay tuned for these and other green tips.
Well, you know as well as I do that high gas prices are forcing us to take our vacations closer to home. But a national park may be one alternative, if there's one near you, to have some fun and exercise with your entire family in the great outdoors. Here to help us find ways to enjoy the great outdoors in spite of the summer heat or physical limitations is Scott Cole. Hi, Scott.
Hi, Danielle. Good to see you. And I'm here on the shores of Lake Michigan. It's beautiful out, and everyone should be out exercising.
All right, Scott, it looks beautiful where you are. Tell us about your background in fitness and training.
Yeah, I've been a trainer and fitness expert, expert for 20 years or so, and have trained Hollywood celebrities. I've also trained, people with chronic illnesses. And a friend of mine has Crohn's disease, worked with her. I've worked with arthritis, cancer patients, housewives, and, some of Hollywood's top stars.
All right, don't be shy. We know you're the abs of steel guy too, right?
I did. I was the abs of steel man. hopefully they still show from time to time, you know.
I know that your personal client base includes a lot of stars like Christian Bale, Barry Manilow, Stephanie Powers. What's it like working with them, and do you have a favorite?
It's fantastic, and you know, of course, they're all my favorites. I worked with Christian for only a short time, just 1 month, training him for American Psycho, and we worked all kinds of things like I do with anybody else. Stretching, breathing, moving, some kickboxing, and got him really strong and ripped, and he ended up on the cover of Time magazine, and his career, you know where he is now, so he's doing great.
I also know that you've been recognized for your work with HIV, AIDS, and abused children. That really must be gratifying work as well. Tell us about it.
Yeah, it is. I just saw the need very much to work with abused children. I worked with an organization called Free Arts for Abused Children, and then also with an organization called Strength for the Journey, which helped persons with HIV and AIDS kind of just live as normally as they could and get active.
So let's go ahead and talk about exercising outside. I love your location. Tell me the benefit of doing exercise outside versus in the gym, which is where I normally do it.
Just look, I mean, out here I'm breathing fresh, clean air, and I'm going to go back to my girls back here, breathing fresh, clean air and feeling the ground beneath your feet and just feeling exhilarated and getting out of your shell.
So why did you pick a national park? What benefits do they have for inspiring fitness?
Well, it's National Parks and Recreation Month, so the idea is to get outside and support our local parks. Get outside and breathe, you'll feel so much better. I've got the breath, we've got the cardio movement going on here.
What are some of the exercises, Scott, you recommend when you're outside?
I love to do Tai Chi and Qigong. This is called Sinking the Qi. I recommend this for people who have stomach or intestinal issues. And then move on to some of the more intense things like what Sarah's showing. Let's do a double time, Sarah. A little cardio work. And you know, the jury's out between cardio strength first. Just do what feels natural to you. Things like some gentle squats, some pliés are great for strength. If you want to do that strength element first and then go into the cardio and then go into the stretching at the end, that's a great way to sequence it.
Is there a website where we can go to get some more information and to purchase your videos?
My website is scottcole.com, SCOTTCOLE.com, and lots of articles and information for everybody to read and hopefully glean some wonderful information so you can get outside and have fun like we're having out here.
All right, Scott, thanks so much for all of that great information. We really appreciate it. Have fun out there and take me with you next time.
Yes, thank you, Danielle. Have a great one and get out and enjoy your national parks.
Do you find it difficult to balance between your family, your career, and whatever time is left over for a social life? Well, tune in every weekday morning to The Balancing Act and we'll help you juggle it all successfully.
Hi and welcome back. I'm Kathy Peterson. Today I'm joined by Kathy Steyer and Leah Fortner, two avid and, shall I say, expert online shoppers. Now these ladies have got it all together when it comes down to finding the best deals online, and we love that. Well, today Leah and Kathy are going to share some online shopping tips with us. Welcome, ladies.
Thank you.
You know, I got to tell you, I do at least probably 40% of my shopping online. And I just recently did a makeover in my powder room. And I got to tell you, I got everything from plumbing to the sink to the tile to the light fixtures, and I saved a bundle, a big bundle. And let's face it, ladies, we are all really plugged in today.
Yes.
Definitely.
So that shopping at our fingertips is really a great thing.
I recently came across bigcrumbs.com, which is actually a really great place where you feel secure shopping and you still have the freedom to compare prices and actually make some money back. And I found out that that was a great place for me to try out.
Did you say make money back?
Yes, I said make money
love
back.
That.
Yes. Shop and gain money. What more
we
could you
love
ask
that.
for?
We love that one.
Definitely. If you refer a family member, you get a larger discount. And
That's great.
There's not
Tell
much more
all
to
your
ask
friends,
for.
right?
I know. Tell your friends. Tell your friends.
And everybody wants to get that cash back because that really helps for other purchases you want to make, and you can also actually get the cash and use it for outside of the internet. Also, the other thing I like about it is everything is there. You can go online, every kind of category, travel, hotels,
flowers,
clothing, everything. Yes. You know, so anything that you can look for is all under almost like a big shopping mall online.
Yes.
It's fabulous.
That's really great. One-stop shopping. So do you have to sign up for anything, or is it free?
No,
sign up, it's free.
Oh, really?
Totally
Absolutely
free.
free.
Oh, I love that.
It's not a catch.
We love that.
And it's secure, so you don't have to worry about that you're going to be bombarded with any type of other
marketing
outside of
you know,
marketing, or when you're paying for things.
Yeah.
Everything is very secure. You can be
So it's like
comfortable
you
with
said,
that.
it's like a mall. So in other words, there's a lot of different retailers that are on the site. Can you give us some idea?
Even big names like Best Buy and stuff like that. You know, where
Target is on. Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
And from there, you can expand and do everything that you need, and that's what's great about it. Plus the cash back.
They hook you up directly to the link.
And it sounds like it's a really great savings.
It really is.
So at bigcrumbs.com, it obviously sounds like it just gives you all the leads to all the great places. It's like a shopping mall online that's connected to all these different retailers, where you can actually just kind of do one-stop shopping.
Right, and believe it or not, you actually make cash back, which I know
I like that.
you make money and you're doing good. So
cash
you know, you refer a family member, you get a discount as well. So it's definitely a bonus to shopping is to make cash back.
And as a
for more
single mom,
shopping.
you've got to love that. So I imagine
everything's on there,
Sounds
and you get cash back.
love that. Love that. Ladies, thanks for all your great tips. It's been a pleasure talking with you. I can't wait to go on bigcrumbs.com and do some shopping myself and get those cash back dollars. Thanks for joining us today. It's been really a lot of fun.
Here's a tip from Home Watch caregivers. Make sure that your parents have clearly planned for their futures, like wills, funeral services, and burial plots. If not, contract an elder care lawyer to help you make decisions together, or a certified senior advisor. For more info on this, go to www.homewatchcaregivers.com. Be sure and visit thebalancingact.com all through November and sign up for the Gift of Music giveaway. You could be one of the lucky 100 winners who will receive a Yamaha guitar or a keyboard. Take your pick and play. Okay, let's daydream here for a second, why don't we? You are abiding by the rule of thirds. You're working 8 hours a day, you're playing 8 hours a day, and you are sleeping 8 hours a day. All right, wake up. Let's get back to reality, because managing all these expectations is a challenge. We all know this. Here to help is MD, psychiatrist, executive wellness coach, and author of this book, Leading Under Pressure, is Dr. Gabby Cora. Welcome, Dr. Cora.
Thank you so much for the invitation, Danielle.
Absolutely, and it is true. We tend to, in a fantasy world, want to have this perfect, world we're living and abiding by the rule of thirds, but that's not always the reality, is it? Is that one of the reasons why you wrote this book?
Absolutely. The reality is people are working 12 to 16-hour days.
Oh, boy.
And many people are not having any time for recreational activities, and they're cutting down on their sleep as well. So this is one of the reasons that led me into writing this book and being so passionate about helping people out stay healthy as they become wealthy at the same time.
And you talk about people coming to your office who are already stressed out, so they're already kind of at the point of no return, but can stress ever be good?
A little bit of stress is excellent. It's actually what helps us thrive and be excellent at whatever we decide to do. So a little bit of that stress is good, but too much stress will paralyze us and will not allow us to do our very best, because too much of it may even make us sick.
Well, how can some of the tips in this book help us lead a more productive and healthy lifestyle?
The easiest way is to try to see what are our stressful points that don't allow us to bounce back and be resilient. Once we can identify those, it's very important to try to maintain our health all the time. So it's very important for us to work hard on being healthy so that if crisis strikes, we're ready for it.
How do we manage our stress? Because, when you get to that point of no return, you don't even realize that there were little bitty stresses that were leading up and up and up and up to where you are. So how do you manage so that you don't go overboard?
The best way to manage them is by maximizing the 4 pillars of biological health. So eating well on a regular basis is going to be very important, and not skipping lunch and or dinner every single day. Exercising regularly. 30 minutes of regular exercise is very important, particularly for those of us who are so busy throughout the course of the day. Sleeping 8 hours at night is also of essence.
Wait a second. Back up. 8 hours. I don't know many Americans who get 6 hours of sleep a night.
And it's very important. Some people do very well on 6.5 hours, but some other people need those 8 hours to try to sleep well and recuperate all that energy so that they can continue their daily activities the next day. And last but not least is finding some great ways to relax every single day, even a little bit. It could be listening to music, practicing some other relaxation techniques, or even through exercise.
How can living a less stressful life make you a better leader?
Well, it's very important. The leader will have stress in his or her life. It's inevitable. Stress is going to be very important, and a good leader will need to know how to manage that stress. The important thing is to know that that leader will need to run some marathons and will need to run some sprints. So that leader needs to be ready for that marathon every single day and be ready for those sprints as well.
Where can we go to find more information about you and about your book?
Oh, thank you. More information about me and the book available at www.drgabbycora.com.
All right, Dr. Cora, thank you. The book is called Leading Under Pressure. Thank you for your insight.
Thank you.
What's new in the home? Brought to you by Sears. Choosing the right dishwasher is easy. A helpful dishwasher buying guide will help identify your needs and assist you with making the right choice. Consider what you want in your next dishwasher with confidence by going to Sears.com. Tomorrow, music for the holidays, an essential element. Well, we have the guys from Yamaha showing us how music can actually lower your stress and make you smarter. And an inspirational woman who went from manicurist to millionaire. She'll show us how to go from ordinary to extraordinary. I'm Danielle Knox. Thanks for joining us on The Balancing Act.